What is no contact and why should you do it? And why should you especially do it if your ex is an avoidant? Well, here are the top 5 reasons why no contact is a good idea, especially if your ex is avoidantly attached. Now keep in mind, no contact does not mean that you are ghosting this person. It doesn't mean you ignore them. That's game playing. That is childish. It does mean that you are not the one initiating contact. It means that you're not the one reaching out to them. It means that you are not chasing them, begging them, pleading with them to come back to the relationship. In fact, you're not reaching out to them at all. Now, if you have and share children with this person, no contact means that you are only talking to them about child-related business only. You're not chit-chatting about how's the weather, how are you doing. If you work with this person, you keep it work-related only. Now, let's get into those reasons why no contact is actually a really good idea with the avoidant. Number 5, it allows you the time and space to heal. Your heart was shattered. Chances are this person either abruptly discarded you or they did a slow fade discard where they gave you no answers and just faded into oblivion. Either way, your heart was crushed and you got little to no closure from this person, and you probably didn't get any coherent explanations as to why the relationship ended. Just vague excuses like, I can't give you what you need. Or in the case of a fearful avoidant, they may have held something over you, resented you for something that they never told you about until it was all over. You need to heal. You need that time and space, because that time and space will actually help your heart, especially if you are doing things to better yourself. Find a goal to work towards. Put effort and energy into your hobbies, into your physical fitness, into your mental well-being. Go to therapy, do coaching. Do things that better you. Focus on your career. Focus on your friendships and your family. Bring positivity back into your life and show yourself that you are capable of standing on your own 2 feet. And you don't need this person to survive. You don't need this person to validate you. Do activities that internally validate you because you are being productive in ways that is healthy for you. Number 4, and this one should come with an asterisk. However, if you really want to rekindle the relationship with the avoidant, and I generally suggest it's a bad idea unless this person is openly willing to commit to working on themselves, which should include therapy, a change in behavior, taking true and full accountability. But if you really truly want to rekindle with this person, no contact is almost the only way to go when it comes to an avoidant. They need to feel the loss of you. Once they have that absence, they get through the relief stage because the avoidant feels relief once the breakup is done. But they expect you to chase them, to pursue them, to beg, to plead. And when you're not doing that, that relief will fade, and then they will start to be curious as to why you're not chasing them. And that curiosity can lead to missing you. And missing you can lead to them reaching out and trying to actually rekindle the relationship because they feel safe now. When the avoidant discards a partner, they take their emotions and they bury them. They take their feelings for their partner and they suppress them. They don't allow themselves to access their own feelings for their partner. It's a maladaptive defense strategy. The avoidant is keeping themselves safe by blocking and suppressing their emotions. But since you're not chasing them, you're not pursuing them, it now becomes safe for this person to access their feelings for you again, because they're no longer being pressured to be something for you. They're no longer being pressured to be emotionally available in the relationship. Now that they've allowed themselves to access these feelings, they can miss you and regret their decision. However, again, if this person is not working on themselves, you're setting yourself up for heartbreak all over again because their same triggers will still be there. Their same unhealed traumas, their same unhealed attachment wounds will still be present. And chances are, when emotional intimacy builds in the relationship again, they will get triggered and discard you all over again. Number 3, it actually helps the avoidant. No contact helps them. It can be the wake-up call that they need to actually work on themselves and heal and learn to become a securely attached partner that is emotionally available and present in relationships. Because experiencing the consequences of their own actions, being the loss of a person that they actually care about due to their own actions, that can be the wake-up call that an avoidant needs. It can be their rock bottom. Avoidants need to hit rock bottom in order for them to actually get to the point where the pain of self-reflection is less than the pain of losing somebody, the pain of their actions. So you're actually helping them experience the consequences of their actions, which can actually motivate an avoidant to work on themselves, to do things like therapy, to self-reflect. Now, it doesn't work with every single one of them, but at the very least, you're not enabling them, which leads me into number 2. You're not enabling the avoidant. Because when you chase them, when you pursue them, you are actually enabling them. You're sending them the message that it was okay to discard you. It was okay to ditch you, give you no closure, break your heart, and that you are still an available option for this person in their back pocket. That means that they can do this to people, they can do this to you and have no consequences because they can have you back anytime that they want. There's no incentive for this person to actually self-reflect, stop avoiding things, and work on themselves, because they can have their cake and eat it too. And you're letting them do so by maintaining contact with them. You're sending them the message that it's okay to treat you this way, but you're also sending yourself the message that it's okay to be treated this way, that it's okay to be treated like an option, that you don't deserve any better. The message that you send to yourself is profoundly negative when you chase and pursue this person. And the number one reason to maintain no contact after you've been discarded by an avoidant is your own self-respect. You're not trying to beg somebody to love you. You're not trying to beg someone to be in a relationship with you. You are not trying to beg somebody to come back to you after they've shattered your heart. Your own self-respect, your dignity, know your worth. You are worth so much more than the treatment you got, because you wouldn't do that to somebody else and you didn't deserve it happening to you. Chances are you gave this person your heart, you gave them your effort, you gave them your commitment, you gave them your time, love, and energy. And you got breadcrumbs in return, followed by a discard, followed by no answers whatsoever, no closure, vague excuses. You didn't deserve that. Hold your head up high and know that you, in fact, deserve better treatment than that. And by going into no contact, you are not only sending yourself the message, you're sending your avoidant ex the message that you know your worth and you're not going to allow that kind of treatment. It's holding a boundary. No contact is a boundary. Being what you will and will not tolerate, what you want and don't want, what you need and don't need. Those are boundaries, and no contact is a great way of holding them. Because you know what? You do deserve the world. Don't sell yourself short. And by going into no contact, you are sending yourself a profoundly positive message. Don't forget it.